Which one is the best 100-meter OCR shoe? We have strike movements, we have series ones, we have New Balance, we have Olos, we have VJs, and we have Antips. We're gonna find out right now. First one on the list is the Antips. We're gonna try them out and see how they work. All right, here we go. The first one is gonna be the Antips. Let's see how they rock. I'm gonna be going at half my speed on all these runs because I am super sore. Okay, here we go.
Go.
That was the first one. Okay, I'll do a review after all. Up next, we have the strike movements. Let's see how they work. Okay. Yep. I'm ready to go. Okay, these are the strike movements. Let's see how they feel on the course.
Go.
Third shoe. Up next, we have the series ones. Let's see how they work. The rope.
Oh no.
Here we go with the series ones. Let's check them out to see how they do. Next, we're gonna try the New Balance, the Rishi V3s, and we'll see how they work. Rope! Here's the New Balance. Let's see how they work.
Go.
Up next, we got the VJs. Let's see how they work. Oh yeah.
Go.
The last pair that we're gonna try are the Olos with the Michelin on the back. Let's see how they work.
Go.
Okay, the Antipes, great track and field shoe. On a 100-meter OCR course, are they good? The answer is they can be. At the same time, I feel like a lot of OCR athletes tend to be flat-footed on obstacle courses rather than on their toes, because let's be real, when you're on an obstacle, you want to get as much of your foot on the parts where you do not want to like slip and fall on. So why I do think this is an amazing track and field shoe, and it has a lot of things that can help correct mechanics, I feel like it might not be the best option for an OCR 100-meter sprint. For people that love track and field, love sprinting, I definitely recommend the Antipes strike movements. Okay, I love the type of grip and traction these come with. They are a great parkour shoe. On the OCR course, I love how they're able to attach to the walls. They feel great on the steps. On the wall, they are good. I was a little fatigued running, but these are actually a pretty good pair to run on. While I feel I'm more accustomed towards track and field shoes because I was a runner, these wouldn't be my first choices to go to, but these definitely could be someone else's to go to that feel more comfortable in parkour moving shoes. Series 1s, these are super grippy. And when I'm talking about grip, I mean they will stick on a lot of great surfaces. On the OCR course, I had no problem with any type of slip or anything because these could grip onto anything. The only main concern I have with these on the course is that they are really heavy. For a OCR course, for something where you're moving fast, I do want to feel like I am light on my feet. These will guarantee the security, but as far as movement, I feel like I'm not able to go as quick as I would want to go on a course. I think they're a great pair of shoes just for the OCR track. I'd rather be on something a little bit more lighter. All right. New Balance Arishi 3s. Now, I would have preferred them to have the Zantes, but they no longer sell those in stock, or at least just in general. However, these shoes, I really do like them. They are really light. They do take a lot of wear and tear. Saying that, they're very durable. I do like the grip on them. The traction is pretty good. It is a lighter shoe, so you can move around. The thing that's bad about these is the shoelaces are a little bit too long, so it's having to like tie them up and place them down. But once again, me being a former runner, I'm used to wearing shoes similar to these, so it may not be the same for someone else as it would for me. Overall, I think these are a great pair of shoes to run in, and I'd definitely check them out. These are the VJ Sparks. I want to see how they performed on the 100 meters. I do like them. They are light. They do feel like they have some good traction towards the ground. When you get on an obstacle, I do feel like there could be a slight bit of slippage, especially when you're trying to move fast through some balance and things like that. These are great for 3K, 15K. Overall, I think they're a great pair of shoes to have when it comes to short distances. For the 100 meters, at first I thought they were my go-tos, but honestly, they would be something that I would perform with more on a shorter distance like the 3K. So with that being said, great pair of shoes. Check them out. VJ Sparks. These are the Sapien X Olos. These have really good traction. I thought they were great. They definitely got on the walls great. They got on the wart balls, even feeling fatigued. I felt like I was trying to pull myself up and I was able to still get there. Great on the quad steps. They are a parkour running shoe. They do feel like they have a little bit of a run to them. These are just shoes that I can put on and I can honestly just try everything. And I would be okay with that. So honestly, I would check out the Olos. I think they're a great pair. Would they be my first bet at the 100-meter OCR? I'll let you know. Which shoe is the best shoe to have for the 100-meter OCR? If you followed me this far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. The one I pick up is going to be the ultimate shoe. What is the best shoe to use on the 100-meter OCR course? Here we go. The answer that I believe is the best one for me personally out of all 6 of these shoes that I have none of them. No. The best OCR shoe that I believe would do well, New Balance Orishis. The other shoes are great at what they do. I do believe that these are well balanced as far as in lightness and in traction. These are the cheapest pairs out of all these other shoes right here. If I had to go with a second pair, I would probably pick Olos. While the Olos are a parkour shoe, they do feel really nice and I have felt very smooth through them as I'm moving across. My third pair that I would want to really go with would be Strike Movements, okay? Strike Movements, they definitely have a good flow to them and I do feel quick through them. My fourth pair that I would use for this course would be the Series 1s. So heavy, the traction is really great and they can get you through the course. That's definitely a shoe that I would utilize if I had to guarantee me not wanting to slip in rain or any of that. Fifth pair of shoe that I would use would be the VJs. They are good with pulling you through the obstacle courses. The Antiques. The Antiques, like I said, great track and field shoe. Best utilized for being on a flat surface where you can have your front foot mechanics worked upon. But as far as the OCR course, like I said, there's a lot of like parts where you do need that middle ground foot to step on. But overall, I believe any of these shoes can be used on the 100-meter OCR course. Like to go with New Balance. I've been with New Balance for years and it's just something that I'm used to. Like I said, it's anyone's opinions. If you feel like you need more strike movements, go with them. If you like the Series 1s, go with them. You can use any of them. But my overall one that I feel is best for this course is something that's light and simple, and that's going to be the New Balance right here. So, like I said, if you like this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And make sure to check out my other videos. I hope to see you guys soon. Peace.